everybody. Welcome back to Thursday Messages. I'm Mari Lyn. You know the drill. I'm going to show you 3 cards. You're going to choose which one resonates, and then you'll get a message from Spirit. These are general readings, so, it's not going to, unfortunately, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave the rest. You might get your own messaging as well. Go with that, because I love when people let me know they got some really good messaging on their own, just from the card, or maybe from something that I had said. Please like, subscribe, do all the great YouTube stuff. We appreciate your support so much. And we just want to continue to grow and bringing you content that you like. Let's see, what else is there besides the website at TCS, everydaypsychics.com. You will find the things that we offer, some explanations of the different things, and you can reach out and contact us through the website. So, excuse me, I got myself all choked up there. Let's show you your cards. Group 1, you chose the card. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. Love this card. There's so many times in life that we are already doing something that we don't realize. Our perspective is a little bit skewed, or we have an expectation that isn't getting met. But if we just shift things a little bit, we'll see that we're already doing it. We've already got what we want. So let's see what runes are going to go with this. We've got something here. Okay. This is the sun. How do I say this? Sowele. Sowilu, I think. Anyway, pronunciation can be hard. Let's see. We've got. Ooh, is this the flow? That's the flow rune. I'm pretty sure. Let me just double check. I'm going to double check here. Yes, Laguz. That is flow. Well, that makes perfect sense to me. And you have the sun and you have the flowing waterfall both in this card, which I love. So let's see, card 1, what we've got for a message for you. I hate to say this card speaks for itself, but it really does. Stop overthinking. When we go outside and we see the sun and it's like so bright and we shield our eyes, we're blocking our vision. We're blocking the beauty of what's around us. We're blocking those things that the sun is trying to illuminate for us. So when you get in your head and you start overthinking, you start spinning, you're doing the same thing. You are putting shadows on the illumination that Spirit's trying to bring you. And when you're overthinking it, we stop the flow of energy. The energy needs to move through us so we can raise our vibration, so we can be in motion and really, what is that word I'm looking for? I don't know what the word is. Sorry. But we can move out of ourselves and move forward in a situation or toward a situation, move forward in a relationship. It really doesn't matter what area of life this is. But allowing the illumination to show us clarity and visibility, and allowing the flow of our energy, the flow of energy between people, and even between projects, situations. This card, you're already doing it. Keep facing your true north. The flow rune really comes into perspective for me with that, because that flow rune is also like the cycle of life. And there is very little that we can depend on in life aside from ourselves and spirit. Keep facing your true north, for me, says be authentic. Allow your honest energy to come through without the ego, without the brain, without the overthinking. Put your honest passion and your honest perspective into whatever it is that you're doing. And chances are you're going to find out, oh, wow, I am doing it. I am doing it. A little shift in perspective, a little shift in, okay, maybe not a little shift in expectation, maybe a big shift in expectation. But most of you are already doing whatever it is that you are trying so hard to figure out how to do. It just needs some tweaking. You're just not realizing that you really are there. You just get in your own way and you allow those expectations. You allow the shadows and you allow the blockage of flow between whatever it is. Like I said, it could just be the energy within you, the energy between you and the situation. There's all kinds of things. So that was kind of brief, but that is what I'm getting for you. Group number 1, would love to know if this resonated for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, group number 2, you have chosen take a break. This card also said a life's work, not a season, and get off the treadmill. So, I'm going to pull some runes because, I'm getting more information than I thought I was going to when I just saw take a break. So, what do we have? We have Berkana. We have the growth rune. I think that's also, no, that's not the beacon. That's for birch. And is that backwards? The dice cup. Intuition, take a chance. Whew. What else do we have with that? And what is that actually called? Perth, sorry. Hidden mysteries. That's right. So with this card, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. And then, of course, with this growth rune, what I'm getting for you, group 2, is that there is something that you are working on, and you're working at it almost in a frenzy because you think you need to finish it. Another way to put this, a life's work, not a season, is it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's time to take a break from whatever this is that you are working so feverishly at. Take a break, regroup, do some research, find a new perspective, and allow yourself to grow a little bit more before you go back in to working on this, whatever it is. Could be your job, uh, could be wounding, it could be the healing journey. For a lot of you, it feels like maybe the healing journey, and you're trying to just push through and get it all done. Well, you can't, because whatever this is that you're working on, it's your lifetime. You're going to work through it your entire life, because new experiences are going to come in that are going to affect it, and you're going to have to step back and regroup and reassess and let go and change your mind and change your perspective. There is real growth within that break. Taking the break, allowing yourself to come back at it in a different way. Get off the treadmill, to me, that is saying you're going nowhere. You're spinning your wheels. You're putting in all this effort. You're doing busy work, but it's really not accomplishing anything. And that's partly because you're pushing so hard to get it done, to reach that goal of being finished, but you won't. You can't. Because this is a long-term um, this is a long-term project. And when you push and you push and you push, burnout happens. When we're burnt out and when we've pushed so hard and we get that frustration level, we eliminate any chance for growth when we're in that space. So taking a break, allowing yourself the opportunity to breathe, to grow, to nurture yourself, to reconnect with yourself, to really find some relaxation, some respite. I know I said research with this other rune, but hidden mysteries also for me is saying find a new spark. Find that hidden mystery that's going to bring you a little more enthusiasm, both in this time of break, in this time of rejuvenation, and in that time of getting back to work. You know, for some of you, this could actually be a vacation. A vacation. Maybe it's from the day-to-day grind, if you will, of being a mother. Sure, you love your kids. Sure, you want to be there. That's why you're a mother. You have your children and you want to watch them grow, but you need time for you. You need time to regroup. You need time to refill. Get yourself filled up. When we get depleted, oh my gosh, that is not the word I was going to use. When we get depleted, we have nothing to give. We have to make sure that we are filled up so we can give. And for some of you, this is exactly what you need. You need to take a break from the day-to-day monotony that you are in right now and find a new way to do certain things. Find a new passion, find a new routine, find a new way to care for yourself. And then you jump back in and you integrate the growth that you experience during the break into the newness that you're going to discover when you jump back into life, or whatever the scenario is that you are taking a break from. I hope that all made sense. I hope it resonated with all of you, actually, in some form. And I would love to know if it did. So thank you and take care. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hey, group 3, you chose Inner Temple. Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Let's see what runes we're going to pull for this. But this, right off the bat, is about connecting to you and what you truly believe, what you truly want out of life. Maybe it's a calling, but your belief system, including the belief you have in yourself. So let's see. What do we got? Oh, yeah. This is Dagaz. Oops, sorry. Dagaz. This is the breakthrough. And what? Okay, I just threw one out. What is it? Oop, it's the one I always get mixed up with the sun, and this is Ewaz. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is Ewaz. This is the balance rune. I always get that one and the sun mixed up, which we had the sun earlier. Breakthrough. Balance. Yin and yang. The yin and yang, for me, along with balance, because they are balanced, they are equal. Usually it's shown in equal black and equal white, or black and red, or whatever, but it's equality and it is balance. But for me, it also means duality, things that can exist at the same time and be true and be right. So what are we getting as a message for Inner Temple? Devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. We've got the balance and breakthrough. Well, when you do make that choice to really devote some time to yourself, to really discover what it is that you believe, what you believe in, what that belief in yourself is, you will have a breakthrough and you will find balance. Now, I'm not saying that you're going to, boom, all of a sudden have the perfect life, because perfection is a feeling, not a goal that we can meet as humans. But making the choice to really devote time to finding you, to finding that place within you where you find joy. And I have described joy, I'm going to say maybe Pam and I have described joy as that place when your soul and your heart come together. When we can, devotion is really really important here because this isn't something you can just do once and find it. This is something that requires, I hate to say routine, but I will because I don't know what other word. Maybe some consistency in, I mean, every day would be wonderful, right? But is that reality? Um, I don't have a daily routine. However, the point is to consistently be checking in with you. And this messaging is not about tuning into your wounding and then healing, although it's a part of it. But this is really about believing in yourself, finding that place within your heart where you can find that belief. Sure, you might have to go through some wounding and some healing to get there. And then it's very possible that finding that will allow you to see the wounding and to do healing around it. So there is no one answer. Both of those things are going to be true for some people, and it might be dependent on what the wounding is. But this is really about you and tuning into you and finding that place of balance. Um, you know what's coming to my mind right now is that it's probably been a couple of weeks ago now by the time this gets aired. Fred's Meds number 88. Fred's Meds number 88. I encourage you, group 3, if you have not done it, even if you have done it, I'm going to encourage you to please do Fred's Meds number 88. You're going to find it on YouTube. It won't be on the audio only for a while yet, but it is on YouTube on this channel, the Conscious Spirit Podcast. And allow yourself to really find your rhythm. And within that rhythm, finding your balance. And that meditation could very well be the beginnings of a huge breakthrough for you. Yay. What more do I have? Okay. So the meditation, if you can do it, wonderful. Hopefully it's a meditation that you really resonate with, and it's one that you feel confident and safe in going back to doing in those times when you have maybe lost the devotion to yourself, lost your balance. You can't tune into that portal of your heart space. That meditation just may be one that will help you find it again. I would really love to know, group number 3, if you have already done that meditation and it speaks to this. And if you haven't done it, I'd love to know that you're going to do it. I just don't know what more I can say about this, so I'm going to sign off. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.